like 2-3 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, let me see.
Time for everyone to admire.
Oh, let me see. I didn't notice. You had the hat on.
Really
Oh, wow. That is pretty. Dang, I love it.
Thanks. Vanessa at Rudy's in Proctor. She's amazing. I'm obsessed with her. And you would totally love her setting. She's very like.
Hey, welcome in.
Go to Superman now?
Oh, yeah, dude, I just had the craziest story about somebody from Superman. So we were talking like shop at the barber shop. So she has a friend who was a supernova, and I didn't know this was a thing. Kind of urban legend thing.
Yeah, sure.
Is your upper hip like here or your rear?
Oh, for measurements?
Yeah.
Upper hip is where you want your skirt to sit.
So, I mean, like in nature, your upper hip.
Oh, I generally think of my upper
Yeah,
hip as like where my hip bones sit.
And lower hip would be way lower.
Lower is like the widest point of your hip.
Oh, okay. I thought it was so if you wanted your skirt was this size and dancers like to.
Lower.
Yeah.
It just depends on where it sits. Like some people, it flatters lower. And I have the double dip hip thing, so it flatters me to have my hip sit lower. If it sits too high, I look weird.
Yeah.
So it depends.
So I figure somewhere between here
And generally, it's about where your hip bones are, and then lower hip is about where the hip bones are. We're trying things.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Trying.
We're trying things today.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, I was scrounging around in your kitchen drawer, found some napkins for bathrooms.
Is there no? Oh, there's no.
There are no quick towels or,
Yeah, but it's fine. There were some just little white ones.
I am just yeah. Some of you guys know.
Yeah.
Some of you know the news. Only 2 of you know the news, right? Only 2 of you know the news. I think only 2 of you. So new news is May 1st. We'll have 2 spaces. We'll have this space and the space next to us. This space in the studio, which just means we're going to be able to do more things more often and offer more styles of dance. I've already courted a tap and swing dance teacher. So if those are things that you're like, wow, I really would like to do those things, come in May. We'll have just more stuff to do. And we can also just run wildly from one side of the studio to the other. I know. Why are we doing the drills that we go from here to here? Don't tempt me. I've never thought of that. So
restaurant tables and practice our belly dance.
Yes, yeah, we'll set up a whole course, a literal like a obstacle course. Yes. Yes. So I'm really excited about that. Paperwork is not quite official yet, so don't go like telling the world. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that if things are a little chaotic around that time, that's why. It's because we're looking to do that. So, and if you guys know any yoga instructors, fitness instructors, dance instructors, or anybody who just needs a space to do a thing, I'd love to chat with them because now I have a whole nother space to fill. And we're kind of full actually here. Like we have not a lot of space for classes. So now I have a whole space I can fill. So, yeah, so excited about that. All right, let's warm up. Once I get to music. It's like I forgot all of my things. Y'all are weird though. Okay, let's go old school. Yeah? Yeah. Like very old. Yes, I know I'm developing a weird back.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so just, I know. I'm fine.
Okay.
I know.
It's like,
Just so you're not like, is she okay? I know. Breathing coming up. So what we're listening to is a live recording of a singer named Oom Kaboom. One of the more famous singers, I think we've talked about her a couple times at least in this class. This is a 30-minute performance of one song. When I say that concerts were long, if one song is 30 minutes, I want to give you an idea of what that looks like. Yeah? She was known in her time for having a very clear and concise voice and very dramatic lyrics. I'll die without you, kind of levels of drama. She was a little bit older when she became her most famous. You would often see her in big, buggy sunglasses,
Yes.
big,
Love those.
with her headscarf on, holding a handkerchief to her heart when she sang. Big deal. Sometimes inappropriate, yes, we'll argue that one a little bit. Moving into the hips nice and slow. Notice she hasn't even started singing yet. They're still playing her up. She'd play with orchestra, 40-piece orchestras, or sing with 40-piece orchestras, filling venues to the brim. Slow. Breathe. Breathe up. Big hip circle, taking this around. And take your time. She entered, by the way. Going the other way. Some of her more popular songs you'll hear in belly dance classic albums, like Enta Omri. Enta Omri 2. No, I'm not joking. 1001 Nights, Alto Layla. Layla Poe, Night of Love. They all have a very similar theme. Evenings and romance. Nice big shimmy. We're still drilling, so we gotta work some things. One. Bring it here. We're gonna circle this hip. This song is 30 minutes. We're not drilling for 30 minutes. What you did is 5 minutes. She just entered like 30 seconds ago. Again, she has a ton of music. It's generally from the 50s to 60s era and a little bit earlier, so it's definitely older. But it's like in the same way that here you can be like, you know, those Elvis songs. And we're like, oh yeah, I love those songs. Or, you know, Bing Crosby, we're like, oh yeah, I love those songs. Kind of like that, but more important. Like sacred levels of importance, yeah? That's why some people think it's not okay to dance to their stuff. She's never really talking about anything super religious ever, other than she might mention that like, oh, God bless you because I need his grace to love you more, like that kind of stuff. So don't be afraid to dance to Alf Layla Wa Layla. Those are common songs we dance to all the time. So anyway, so today we're gonna do something a little different than what we were just doing. We are going to do Shimmy Sister Kate. So if you guys don't know this song, that's quite all right. This is a pretty classic jazzy Louisiana style song. We're doing it because today is Fat Tuesday. You didn't know that. By the way, kind of not important up here. If you happen to see any Mardi Gras stuff around, that's because it's happening. So that's why we're doing this today. It's a little bit of fun. You will need a stick, so go ahead and go grab a stick of Christmas length.
Oh, thank you.
It's still. Oh god.
They don't come out pretty. They really don't come out pretty. Ooh,
That's like it works smaller.
there is one that's smaller. I think it's white and gold.
Yeah. So that one? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the white and gold. Most of them are tall people ones. It's only that one. It's the short person.
Oh, you literally do the short stick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not like a short joke. I promise I'm making it.
You really actually did get the short end of the stick.
I'll just go to my room now.
So for today, with these guys, we're not going to be doing any spinning or anything. A lot of it's going to be more like, gosh, what's the, if you're blue and you drum go to, that kind of level of stuff, all right? This is not Saidi by any means. It just happens to use Saidi flavorings. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It's called fusion. We are fusing. So the song itself has a nice little intro. You'll hear it. It gives them the flavor of the song itself. It's about 12 seconds or 16 or 18. I can't count today. 16 counts of music before we do anything. For that section, you can do whatever you'd like. Just keep this on your shoulder. Okay? And because this is not Saidi, you can grab that nice and tight. Saidi would be reciprocal but different. I love that belt, by the way.
Thanks, yeah.
It's good to see it. So, on the shoulder, let's learn the first section. Oh, nice and sassy. Wonderful. So, we're here. We did the first counts. We're hanging out here. We're then going to do a nice, slow turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand is going to come up and back, and we're going to do a slow flurry at the last 7, 8. 7, 8. And you'll hear it. It's kind of like a is really the only way I can describe it. It's a trumpet. So we're here. We just did 16 counts of blah, blah, blah. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Does that make sense? Let's listen to the music so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about versus what I'm saying, which is not a lot of much. All right, let's pull it up. It's in here somewhere. There's many versions of this song. So if you get it and you listen to it and you're like, why is this so different? I have a different version. Let's see if I can find it here. I think I'd have things prepped, but no. No. There it is. Is anybody familiar with this song by any chance? Let's listen.
Say the name of it again?
I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate.
Oh, cool. I've always wanted to shimmy.
Like my sister Kate, yes.
Well,
The meaning of shimmy is very different in this song, and you'll figure it out very quickly. Just to give you a warning, it's that. That's what we're talking about.
Really?
Oh
Oh, no.
my gosh, play please. Why is this not? Okay. It doesn't like to, not wanting to do it. You guys being naughty over there.
Yes, 100%.
Let's try this. It doesn't want to play. There it is. Sorry.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like Shimmy.
Let's try that again. Now here we go.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like Shimmy on the plate. But my mama
going to do some ship hips, or those upward Mayas. And then we're gonna pull them down and do a big hip. Okay, so we're here. We have our hand up to the sky. We flipped it. We're then gonna do those ship hips coming to the front. 2, 3, and da-da-da-da. So this is a forward and back hip. Same way we do it sideways. It's just you're facing forward, so it looks weird now. Okay, so we're here. Da-da-da. She shimmies like Jello on a plate. Da-da-da-da is the lyrics. I'm not joking. Does that make sense? Yeah, I hope it does. Let's do. Let me make sure I'm actually reading my words correctly. Yep, I am. Okay. So, shimmy like my sister Kate. Da-da-da-da. She shimmies like Jello on a plate. Da-da-da-da. We're then going to do some hip drops to that that's happening in the background. Drop and kick, and drop and kick, and drop and kick. About 4 times. Then we're going to be very sassy, because this is a very sassy song. We're going to do a nice big hip slide to the left, to the right, pose. You're going to give maybe an eyebrow wrinkle if you feel like it, and roll it down. Because again, this is one of those guess what we talking about lines. So let's walk that again. You have that little beginning part to play with. We turn, hand comes up to the sky, flore. She shimmies like Jello on a plate, da-da-da-da. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice is the one. All right, let's try it. And again, really follow those lyrics. Ignore everything else.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like Jelly on a plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so right. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like Jelly on a plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so right. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy.
Here's the problem with this song, is there's a heavy temptation to do this the whole song because he says the word. So you've got to hold off on that shimmy for a lot longer than you think you need to, otherwise you will just be the whole time, right? That's hard. All right, how are we feeling so far? You kind of see where things are landing. So it takes a minute. It kind of matches those important points in the music as well as his lyrics. So,
I have a question.
Yes.
About the, is it like up and over coming forward, or is it back? Okay.
front
Perfect.
to back, and then drop and kick, and
Okay,
drop
that's
and kick, and
helpful.
drop and kick, and place, and pose, and roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Up and back, and that should lead you into those hip drops pretty quickly.
Yes.
You do have some time to recover, so if it all else fails, you got time to come back to where you need to be, right? Let's see, I'm making sure we're in the correct situation here. Oh, we were supposed to do something and I forgot about it. So we're here. We just did that roll, hip drops. We then went left, right, pose, and roll. So please be careful. You are whipping this down to the front and you're trying to go right in front of yourself where you are. So right in front of the toes, on the right side. We're gonna play with this in a minute. You can make it a hit, right? Similar to what we did with Saidi choreography, but it's gotta land, yeah? So it's not a hit like you're squashing a bug, it's like you're making a point, okay? Use the palm of your hand. We'll be using that in a minute anyway. So just fly, here we go. Let's do it from here. Kick, and side, side, somewhere in there. We'll figure that out in a minute, and down. I'm pretty sure it's on the hip coming back. It goes left, yeah, right, roll, and hold. Yeah? So far, so good? Let's add this guy so we don't beat ourselves to death and give it a try. I might be late, but I'll be up to date.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like Jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat me so right. All the boys in the neighborhood know she could shimmy real good. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I messed up. Not doing it. So for here, we're not shimmying yet. We're gonna get there. We are twisting. So we're gonna do this kind of twist walk. So let's go and get this out of the way for a moment and just relearn this twist walk. Please be careful of your knees. Let me show you the way to do this without killing your knees, because this is a great way to do that. So hip and foot are gonna match. If my hip comes forward, my foot comes forward too. So you're gonna walk a little bit pigeon-toed when you do this. To prevent knee injuries, tiny steps, knees bent, focus on the hip, and don't over twist. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So same foot, same hip. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Other things that are helpful, coming up on the balls of your feet. Okay, if you have less resistance to that twist, especially if you're wearing socks. By the way, this is really easy because you can just swish, swish, swish your way around. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Facing back, and then we're gonna look at our shimmy. High. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah? So let's walk that really quickly with how many steps we need and all those fun things. Pretty sure it's 8 counts, if I'm correct. So we just went left and right, roll it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your weight should be on your right foot-ish. You can get it there if you need, and your cane should be on your right side. You're going to shimmy, turning, looking over your left shoulder, saying hello. Yes, you're doing your correct the first time, yeah. Looking towards the windows, basically. And he will tell you what to do. So if he says shimmy at this time, you're allowed to shimmy now. And if the line is knew she could shimmy real good, is the line that we're looking at. Okay? Let's do it from the beginning, see what happens.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like Jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so right. All the boys in the neighborhood so she could shimmy real good. Yeah, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister.
Song's so strange, right? It's obviously like, but it's from the perspective of a young boy who's going through puberty, which is, I think, a very strange way to come at the song in the first place. It's coming from his perspective of, Oh, she knows what to do. That's how you become an adult. I'll be up to date. I'll be a real man when I figure out how to do things like, hey, such a strange song, but let's do it again.
Is it Louis Armstrong?
No, it's not. This is called the Preservation Hall Jazz Group or something like that. He sounds like Louis Armstrong. He has a very similar voice.
Yeah.
Many singers have done this song. It's one of those classic songs that's been done and done and done. But yeah, he definitely sounds like Louis Armstrong. I agree.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like Shimmy on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood take so right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
So
shimmy.
she could shimmy real good.
There you go.
I might be
8.
but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister.
Yeah, I'm getting into puberty eventually, but I know I'll be up to date with everybody else. Such a strange song. So it's 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get halfway. You then go to the 7 with your right foot so you guys in the room. Big waggle shimmy, looking over your left shoulder. Okay? You gotta hold the shimmy back for a little bit, otherwise it just turns into a lot. Shimmy. Ooh, we missed something. That's because I have tiny again, right? Okay. Knew she could shimmy real good. We're gonna do a quick, fast shimmy. Real good on that line. So again, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have a lot of time for that shimmy, so you can let the foot and the hips happen at the same time. And you can't see me, so let me just try this. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Knew she could shimmy real good. So you can really, this is the time. This is the appropriate song, but if you're really feeling like going for it, this is the appropriate song to do it to. Yeah, make more sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Knew she could shimmy real good. His next line is, I might be late, but I'll be up to date. So we're here, okay? Though this should be the palm of your hand, right? You're kind of resting your hand at the top. We're going to turn to the left, and this is not a cross turn or anything. It's just a regular old 1, 2, 3 turn. You're going to take the right stick in your right hand, grabbing it, and you're going to swing it and try to hit your left hand. Not hard, while you turn. So it's going to look something like this. Okay? Swing and a miss means bloody nose, so do not throw it hard. Okay? You're ending up here with it in your hand, yeah? Without hitting your face. So I might be late, but I'll be up to date. So it's gonna go right, left, right, which will make this in paddles. Okay? Right, left, right. Yeah? So far, so good? Oh, like this. Okay. So let's try it. We just did our shimmy. Things on the ground. Shimmy, and then we do an omi, real good. And then we turn. I might be late, but I'll be up to date if I shimmy like my sister Kate. 3-step turn. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister Kate. Okay? All lyric based. Don't bother dancing to the back half unless it's hip drops. Okay? Just match by the way he's singing. It's very particular. Yes? Any questions about what we're doing? Okay. The more showtime you can make it, the better. Okay? That's really what these kind of pieces are when you do Saidi fusion, where you're using the stick as like a it's one of those things where you're Fossius cane, if Young Frankenstein, putting on the Ritz level. So.
Great.
One of my favorite movies. All right, from the beginning.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so nice.
Right,
Oh,
right, left, right, left, right, left.
no, she could shimmy. I'm a lady, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister. One more, shimmy like my sister. Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like the devil on the plate.
You'll never not think of that line again in your shimmy. Yeah. Like, hell, on a plate. Yeah, actually, that's a really good analogy. I dig it. There's actually a dancer that goes by the name of Shimmy's Sister Kate in our area. Obviously, that's not. So it's very. She doesn't as much anymore, but she definitely was known as Shimmy's Sister Kate. That was her name. So. All right, how are we feeling so far? I think I want to try that a couple more times before we add more stuff.
Yeah.
Let's keep that going. All right, 2 or 3 more times. Anybody chilly? Great.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Now, I'm a lady, but I'm let's see when I could shimmy like my sister. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister.
Do it again.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like. Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Now, I'm a lady, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister. Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like the devil.
It's very rare that I get to do my like bossy ass sounds, but this is the song for it. So you hear that? That's kind of going to be a guidance for anything that is based on like continual movement, if that makes any sense. So like for the hip drops, or some of the stuff that we're doing later. Yeah, like what's coming up soon. So, any questions so far? That was my elbow.
So does the hip drop and the kick all at one time? Or
Yeah, that was a real.
Or is it like a hip drop and a kick, or just like?
So we do a big circle here,
Yeah.
and it's almost like just the upper half. Circle in, drop, kick, drop, kick. So drop and kick. The hip does drop at the same time the kick happens. The kick is not really like a can kick. Right? Think of it as more of a drop more. Drop more than a kick. The foot is like a reaction to what the hip is doing. So for example, even if I'm doing the same move, drop more, drop more, drop more. Put the foot down on the ground, drop more, drop more, drop more. It's a reaction to the hip.
Okay, that's helpful.
Whereas some people say drop, more drop. Or drop dropper, right? Drop dropper, bigger. Drop dropper. So we ended here. Shimmy like my sister Kate. We're then gonna do, again, form with that boom, tap, very jazzy, right? Which jazz music, so I don't do that. So we're gonna drop a kick, a drop a kick, a drop a kick, a drop a kick. So all that's happening is imagine that the cane and your foot have a string attached to them. Drop a kick, a drop a kick, a drop a kick, drop a kick. And this can be as large and charged as you want. This is jazz. Drop a kick, a drop a kick. I don't do that. And please do not feel obligated to. It's not
The frog. Michigan.
Yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Yeah, absolutely. I know he had a name.
A Michigan J frog.
Oh, he had a name. I was remember it was the Warner Brothers frog. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy. The one that they brought in, and the guys, what people look crazy because he wouldn't sing in front of people. Oh, that was all right. So we're here. We did Shimmy Sister Kate. Drop a kick, a drop a kick, a drop a kick, a drop a kick. Notice the transition that happens after Shimmy Sister Kate. Your legs out here. We just did a 3-step turn. Shimmy Sister Kate. In and out. In and out. We do this for 8 counts, which means 4 kicks. If you're curious, drop a kick, drop a kick, drop a kick. Okay, let's do it. From the beginning with the music. Then we'll add the other stuff.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like Shimmy on the plate. But my mom wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood Kate so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy. Yeah, I might be there. Shout yesterday, but I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister Kate. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like Joe on the plane. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice.
Inappropriate, but here we go. Why did they treat her so nice? All right, so what we did, you do have a lot of time between Shimmy like my sister Kate. It's almost like I swear there's a 1,000-mile gap between those 2 lines to get yourself prepared, okay? So if you need to, you have time in between the set, but if you're one of those people who just wants to go right into it, it can work that way. So use that time. So drop and kick and drop and kick and drop and kick. We're then going to go over with the cane into a sunrise, and we're going to step nice and big into a big old wag shimmy coming over to the left side of the leg. Yeah? Let's try that for the drop and kicks. Drop and kick and drop and kick and drop and kick and drop and kick and over. Yeah? So far so good? Let's see what happens. Over. Okay. So over. Circle. Front, back, up, down. That fast. I was laughing. All right, let's explain that in terms that make sense. All right, we're here. Shimmy like my sister Kate. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmies like jelly on a plate. Ba-da-ba-ba. Remember that kind of like trumpety sound? Ba-da-ba-ba. That's what your hip is doing. Front, back, up, down. Ba-da-ba-ba. I like to think of this as twist and pull. Twist and pull. And that gets the correct movement. Let's try that again. Shimmy like my sister Kate. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She's shimmy like jelly on a plate. So you're bringing in that right leg so that you have that time to go front, back, and up. So we're here. Shimmy. Your weight's on the left, which means it's got to break somewhere, right? So I'm pushing my hips back to front and coming up into that right leg. And that's where that butt up happens. So it's a little bit of a weight hesitation. I mean, in theory, all we're doing is this. We're going straight into that hip circle, but there's a pause. And that's what makes it feel awkward because you feel like you're stuck here. You got to go backwards, okay? So you're going to feel that stretch all the way down. Let's do it again. Shimmy like jelly on a plate.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like jelly on a plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood take so light. Oh, in the neighborhood, little she could shimmy real good. I might really, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister. Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like jelly on a plate. But my mama didn't tell last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like jelly on a plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so light. All the folks in the neighborhood, little she could shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister. Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like jelly on a plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so
Swear to Hey. All right. So far, so good. I know this is fast. So again, I usually like to use this with lyrics. She shimmies like jello, and then I'm gonna make a circle like a plate. On a plate. But if that helps you visually. You're the jello, now you're the plate. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, when we shimmy and move like this way, I end up over here. You know,
Wait, for which part?
like when you're doing the moving over, and I end up looking this way.
Oh, well, it's not bad. Still got time.
So,
You can still bring it around
oh,
to where you need to be. Arms are up, but you can still bring it around to where you need to be. No problem. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we're here. Jelly on a plate. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of a change in our weight. We're gonna go. Oh gosh, I have to think about this for a moment. Kick, back, and it's gonna go pretty quick. Kick, back, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe. Not a kickball change. All right. On a plate. Da 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 da. Yes, that is correct. So without these, go to put this wherever you need it to be. Out of the way. Jelly on a plate. Da 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 da. That's great. So slow motion.
slow motion, please.
Da 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 right, right, left, right, left, right. Kick, ball change. Kick, ball change. Is what we're doing. This does not need to be river dance. You know what I mean? Kick and change. Okay? If this is not working for you, think of it as tap and change. Tap and change. Or hold and change. You know what I mean? Try it though. You're keeping your head level for this. Tap, tap, tap. Because your weight is always on the ground. There's never a point where you're up in the air, if that makes any sense. Kick and change. One foot will always be on the ground. So let's try that a couple times by itself. Kick and change. Kick and change. Kick and change. Kick and change. I like how I screamed at you guys for not kicking. And here we are. Please don't kick when you hit grass. And then here we are. Kicking 100 times. Kick, ball, change. 2, 3, and. This is where we're going to end. With that hip, push through the pocket. Let's try it again. From Jello on a plate. She shimmies like Jello on a plate, front, back, up, down. Kick, ball, change. 2, 3, and don't hit your foot. It's dangerous waters, very close to the toe. All right, cool. So we sit there, and we'll work on that kick, ball, change some more. Okay, here we go. Wanna know last night. Okay. Why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice. Okay. We're making it very obvious what this song is about. So let's walk it really quickly. This, for the kickball change, will come down to your chest if you're curious. Okay? So we're here on a plate, but my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice. We might have to work that when we keep that here. Something that's really fast. So we go. Why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice. Let's keep it here. Okay? So far so good? Any objections? This is definitely not what you're expecting on a Tuesday night, probably. The song is very particular. All right, let's try it from the beginning. Hey, you guys could have gotten the song that we did in Ongoing yesterday. Something else.
I tried to listen to it today and I was tired.
You're tired listening to it?
Just tired listening to it.
Boom, boom. Yeah, it was something else. So you could have done that. Be thankful.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like Shimmy on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Yeah, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister. Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like Jello on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood know she can shimmy.
We're almost done with this. We're so close. Let's do it one more time and then we'll add the rest, okay?
Wish I could shimmy like my sister did. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood take so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister. Wish I could shimmy like my sister. She shimmy like the devil on the plane. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat cake so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood know she can shimmy.
It's fast.
The little feet, is it basically the same movement with
The little feet.
No, we're gonna tap and we just put it in, our booties
Okay,
up like
and
this.
right,
And the
left, right, and
okay, the booties there.
scoop,
Yes.
switch, and.
Oh, okay, so it's this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very quick switch with quite a large leap, but luckily you have a cane to hold on to
I like
for the leap. You're like, wow, this is nice support, you know? Definitely nicer. All right, we are almost there. We're gonna finish it off pretty quickly. Yeah, we'll finish up quickly. Okay, so we finish here. Okay, we're gonna throw the stick at our face again. I apologize. Down immediately. So it's boys in the neighborhood treat cake so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood. Wow, that's it. These are the sidey jumps that we did in the previous one. Work really well. This is where I will allow your heel to go. It's appropriate. So we go. New chicken chimney, with neighborhood's treat cake so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. So it's just a shoulder shimmy with this framing the chest, circling up and around on real good. Okay? We're coming towards the end of this, I promise.
This is adorable.
It's very fun.
It is cute. And I didn't know it was, what you said, that's,
That's yes,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
We don't celebrate it up here.
I think I can still remember how to say it, but it's been, a few years since I've lived down in Louisiana. I think it's, they've all brûlé. It's like the good times roll,
Yes.
which it's over. Today's like the last day, and then you suffer from it for 40 days and however long it is.
So celebrate today. That's fantastic. So people out here tonight, you'll see a couple people out here. It's Northwest. We just don't celebrate it out here.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. I should be ashamed.
No.
What's going on with that?
Aren't you like, yeah.
Okay, this is fairly simple.
Rude
Oh,
awareness.
Okay, so we end up here.
Okay, first.
Do. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. All right? Yeah, real good. Now you're gonna do something a little unique, okay? You're gonna take this into your left hand and you're gonna hold it up and look at your watch. I might be late, okay? But I'll be up to date. So you're just gonna go, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh boy. Shimmy like my sister Kate. And that's where the song ends. Okay? Well, it doesn't end, but it goes into a very long jazz breakdown. All right, so let's try that again from the kickball change. Okay? 1 and 2. 1, 2. Switch. be late, but I'll be up to date when I shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister Kate. Let's do it much. Not one time, but let's do it at least twice through, yeah? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mom wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so right. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister Kate. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like the devil on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice.
Down.
In the neighborhood,
A little fast, sorry.
no she could shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. One more, shimmy like my sister Kate.
That was so fast. Sorry, it's half time on those. Super great.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood Kate so right. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister Kate. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like the devil on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice.
Down.
All the boys in the neighborhood don't see the shimmy. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. One more, shimmy like my sister Kate.
Excellent job. One last time. Got 2 minutes.
Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like jelly on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so right. All the boys in the neighborhood knew she could shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh boy, shimmy like my sister Kate. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shimmy like the devil on the plate. But my mama wanted to know last night why the boys in the neighborhood treat Kate so nice. All the boys in the neighborhood
Sorry, guys.
don't see the shimmy real good. Now, I might be late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. One more, shimmy like my sister Kate.
They lost it. I get so distracted. distracted over like congratulating myself on getting one move right that I missed.
I 100% did that too, and then I we need to go slow, and so I forgot where we were. Well done, guys. This is for fun.
It was fun.
That was for fun. Definitely going back to the normal. You'll be seeing friends next week because beginning will be definitely into here, so you'll have some new people. Be welcoming them. We're gonna do some veil next week, so go back to the veil stuff. So be prepared for that. If you want to bring your veil, do. If you don't have them, you guys know I have them here for you as well. Let's see. Expect some new faces. Hopefully, some of our old faces will be back next week. I know some of them are not feeling well, so we're missing some. Yeah, that's it. Go home.
Thanks, yeah.
Listen to some jazz music on the way home.
Stop with sticks. I mean, dance with sticks.
Dance with sticks.
I like sticks.
Guaranteed. You will go to a belly dance show, and if it's themed at all, you will see one stick routine to putting on the Ritz almost every time. It's like that in Broken Doll routines. You see them as time. A ton. Some ideas just work better. You can lay down some mud, whatever.
Okay.
We'll sit back.
Alright.
We'll fit either way. I got stuff on it. We're gonna get stuff on it. It's just,
You just know it's there.
it's there and it's bugging me.
Yeah.